Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's intraday analysis video brought to you by the creators of Proprietary Price, Pattern, and Time methodology. Learn the PPT strategies and profit for life. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. All right, folks, lots of action here in the markets. We see a market that's basically flat on the SPY on this Thursday, January 30th, 2013. But the big key to today is in individual stocks. Great volatility. I mean, you could look at Facebook. You could look at small caps like PEIX, which I gave to my research center members as a swing long a few weeks ago. That stock is soaring on a new mandate for ethanol from the government. I mean, all across the board, things are looking very, very solid if you're a member here. Profits continue to flow. First off, we have to note that the market again on the SPY down 5 cents. S&P's down 1.5 points. Dow down 21. NASDAQ is bucking the trend slightly, up about 3 points on the day. Initially, the markets opened lower, surged up, reversed, made new lows, and then we made a beautiful bottoming tail. Look at that bottoming tail. Bottoming tails are bullish signals, and when you get a bottoming tail like that, what I do is I wait for a 50% retrace, and you got the 50% retrace perfectly right at the lows here, and then look at the move up. And again, notice how the move up comes around lunchtime. 11:30 a.m., the float begins and takes you all the way up to current levels. And again, that brings us right back to the flat line today on the SPY, just slightly negative. We're now actually making bullish consolidation here, but you have the 200 and the 50 just above in terms of moving averages, and this trend line right here at the 150 10-ish area, which was the preliminary previous resistance point. But again, bottom line is the profits just, oh man, I love this market. We were just commenting, a bunch of the members in the intraday stock chat were commenting, I was commenting about how volatile the markets are during earnings season over the last couple weeks, how many trades there are. Nick does his morning free video like I do mine now, and he gives out gap levels for free, and people play those like Dow Chemical, DOW. That was played for an initial bounce today of 80 cents to $1 by members. I mean, just think about that. In a matter of minutes, you get 80 cents to $1 on a $30 stock. And just to give you an idea, his level in the morning video this morning was $32. Guess what the exact low of the day was on Dow Chemical? $32 right there. So $32 is his call. It goes exactly to 32. Look at the move up after that. Just in one candle, it went all the way to 33. Then it went a little bit above that. But that's your easy money. That's literally a 10-minute candle, folks. These are 10-minute candles. So that means within 10 minutes, $1 gain on Dow Chemical from the lows. Amazing call. There were a couple others from his video this morning that worked out perfectly. I continue to just trade beautifully intraday with the chat members. We played plenty of those trades today. I'm trying to see here exactly what else is knocking on my door. Let's take a look at a couple key stocks. One of them, again, as I mentioned, Pacific Ethanol, guys. This could be the beginning of a big run. Notice Pacific Ethanol. Again, I gave this out to swing traders who are the Research Center members. Remember, Research Center is geared towards swing traders and investors. And it was very much a no-brainer. If you look at the daily chart, there was very little risk here. Again, if you go back on the chart, you can see the big pop back to $1.50 back here. I had actually done it as a hidden gem, which is part of the Research Center back here as well. And we rode this thing up to $1.50 from about 25 cents. Since then, it's come back down to the low end and just kind of gone sideways, creating this nice base. And with the market as hot as it's been lately for small caps, this was a no-brainer. And today, guys, up almost 6 cents on the day. 30-cent stock up 6 cents. That's 20% gain. Amazing little move here. And again, members again accumulating a few weeks ago in this name and now riding it. My guess is over the next couple days it goes to the 200 MA, which would be around 45 cents. That would be one heck of a gain. You're talking about, a 40% gain on shares there if it gets there. And again, it may even go there today. Who knows? Still got an hour and a half left in the trading day, and we'll watch and see how exactly that goes. So bottom line is, this is what it's all about. I love this stuff. Now let's take a look at a couple other charts and see what plays we can find this afternoon. First off, Apple really has lost its volatility. I don't know if anyone's noticed that, but ever since earnings, before earnings volatility was great. After earnings, it's been dead. I mean, look at the last 3 trading days. just floating up, floating down, floating sideways. Literally, it's been in like a $5 range or less on Apple, which is very abnormal for what we've been seeing recently. Recently we've been seeing $25 swings on Apple, and on earnings it was even more than that. But that has really lost its luster. Could be trying to make a little bit of a bottom, or worst case, it could be making a bearish pattern. I still have a target on this of around $420. If it gets there, that's where I start to get interested. All right. Let me see what else we have here. Amazon, after a nice pop on earnings and a reversal actually from the highs yesterday, but still ended the day positive, right back to these lows. Look at this trend line right here, guys. Basically, that's where it's gone back to. Amazing how Amazon lost all its gains from earnings and is now finding its way all the way back down. In fact, I'm not that surprised. I said this right after earnings. I noted that, and this was in the nightly video to Research Center subscribers. Remember, if you're a Research Center member, you're getting nightly technical analysis videos, you're getting daily market reports, hot charts and alerts, trade alerts, everything inside the Research Center. And at nighttime, I do my report in video format for my members. And basically, I noted that Amazon missed on earnings and they missed on revenue. And I was saying to them, I said, this market's nuts because normally a stock would be getting crushed. Yet here Amazon was trading up like $30 after hours on earnings. And sure enough, reality has set back in, as I assumed it would, with Amazon coming all the way back down from those gap up highs. And again, you can see yesterday, and then the choppy fall, and then today right back down to those lows. So nice to see there. We'll continue to follow it. Small cap biotech is on my radar. Small cap biotech, monstrous little moves here. Take a look at CRME. I traded this morning, not for a big gain, just bought down here and sold up here on I think 20,000 shares, 25,000 shares. I made like $300 on it. But in any case, that was a nice one. ABIO, just another mammoth mover here. Take a look at the daily chart on this micro biotech. Literally had some news yesterday, and since then it's gone up over 100% in 2 days. Starting to pull back a little here as it's getting a little extended. But it's just showing you, I guess my point is that with these biotechs running, you got to be aware, folks. You have to be on point. You want to make sure you're watching for the next one. My goal is to be the first one in on this. I want to be in on this the day before the news comes and ride it up for 100%. And that's what I try to do by finding my hidden gems. I do have a couple that I'm looking at here, and I will give the Research Center them should they look appropriate. We'll keep an eye on it. Another small cap biotech, which by the day is increasing in value. Look at this one, Kerix Biopharma. KERX is the symbol on this. And this thing, I mean, going back 1 week time, this was a $2.80 stock. It's now $9. And again, I'm showing you this because as a trader, as an investor, you need to find the next big one. That's what you're trying to do. Find the next small cap bio, since these are hot right now. What bio is trading at $1 or less than $1 or a few bucks that's at the dead lows that has potential? It's a small one that really hasn't made a run yet because a lot of these bios have gone. And again, if you can find that, that's the secret there. That's where you make the big money. All right. Okay, let me see what else we have here on the charts. Let's take a look at Goldman. Goldman's up 72 cents. This stock continues to grind higher. I actually do have resistance coming up on Goldman. I believe my resistance is right around the 150, 149 level right up here. I do think it pulls back. Goldman's just too long in the tooth. It's getting too extended in the tooth. I do think it has one more move up to about 150, but then should pull back. JPM's just up a penny today. JPM still is about $1 away from my target, which I think it's going to go to, and you can see it clearly on the charts here, just above $48. Great double top from 2010, 2011. It actually will be a triple top if we go up and slam into that. Chevron down today nicely. Nice little pullback on Chevron. And that's what we have here. And again, just to go over it here, let me just look at the intraday and see if there's anything there worth. Well, actually, if it pops into this necktie, you probably get a micro scalp in the afternoon session on that, 10, 15 cent pullback. But let's talk swing trades, guys. Let's talk swing trades. Let's talk about how over the last few days, I was telling my members to accumulate shorts and how I gave out swing trade shorts in the Research Center on the hot charts and alerts, and how all of a sudden we find those hot charts and alerts because the market's fallen yesterday and neutral to lower today in the money nicely. And that's what it's all about. There's plenty of people who have been saying for months now that the market's going to pull back. Who can time it precisely? And that's what the PPT strategies do, folks. That's what they do for me. All right, and I teach this to my members anyways. They're almost as good as me at this point, a lot of the ones that have been with me for years, and they're doing it for themselves, making hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars a year in return. But again, it's all about that. Like, for instance, take a look at 3M. All right, 3M's down 28 cents today. No big deal. All right, that's not that big of a drop. But yesterday was down $1. Where did I have my members go short? Right there. That was the master calculated PPT level. And so again, it's not that I don't actually think the markets are going to pull back that much. You're going to get a decent little pullback, but not that much. But as long as you have a good entry, you're making money. Who cares? Profits in your pocket. And that's, again, what it's all about, folks. And again, I mean, you could look at the DIA, same thing, in the money here, hovering nicely there. By the way, that's a fake print up there, even though it's kind of interesting to see. It actually looks like a topping tail because of that, but that's actually a fake print, so I won't conclude that it is a topping tail there. But again, what I love about the PPT methodology is that it allows me to find small caps and mid caps and large caps that have PPT on the long side, so we go long. And then if a PPT master level gets hit on the short side, you take it. And you make money both ways. I honestly couldn't give a crap if the markets are going to go up or down because the trade levels per the alerts based on the PPT give us what we need to do and we'll make money. So that's the beauty of it. The best traders in the world are neither bulls nor bears. They're just traders. They're just swing traders. You're just looking for a few day drop on this stock, a few day gain on that stock, and as long as the chart is telling you that's what's going to happen, the PPT gives you an 80 to 90% success rate. Awesome stuff. All right, guys, come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Again, 7-day free trial to the Research Center if you're a swing trader or an investor. If you're a day trader, 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. You can take both, try them both out, whatever you want. Bottom line is, the money's here to be made. Stop getting screwed by the large institutions where they just steal your money. Actually, you're just being stupid enough to give them your money because you don't know what you're doing. But bottom line is, come to In The Money Stocks and we'll teach you how to handle this. Take care, guys.